When we're multiplying matrices, we also have very specific dimensions that we can use. Now, for the first matrix, the number of columns has to match the number of rows in the second matrix. So let's look at what that looks like. E is a 2 by 2 matrix, F is a 4 by 2 matrix, and G is a 2 by 4 matrix. So all of these have different dimensions. Some of them we can multiply and some of them we can't in a specific order. So E by G, when we're multiplying matrices, the order that we multiply them actually does matter. E by G is not the same thing as G by E. So let's look at E by G. E is a 2 by 2 matrix. G is a 2 by 4 matrix. The number of columns in the first matrix and the number of rows in the second matrix are the same, so we can multiply these two matrices. Because these are both the same number, the number of columns in the first and the number of rows in the second, we can multiply them. Let's look at F by G. F was 4 by 2, G was 2 by 4. We're looking just at those middle two numbers. If they are the same, we can multiply them. So in this case, we can. Then we have G by E. Remember, that was different from E by G, because G is a 2 by 4, and E is a 2 by 2. This time, those middle numbers are not the same, so we cannot multiply G times E. We can only multiply E times G in this situation. Let's look at an example. We want to find UV, means we're multiplying U times V. U is a 1 by 2, V is a 2 by 2. Those middle numbers are the same, so we can in fact multiply them. So I'm just going to write them out side by side. 5, 9 by 2, 6, -1, -5. Now remember, we multiply each row of the first matrix times each column of the second matrix. So what that looks like here, that since there's only one row, I'm going to multiply 5 and 9 by the first column, then I'm going to multiply 5 and 9 by the second column. So we've got 5 times 2 plus 9 times 6, and then we've got 5 times -1 plus 9 times -5. And now we can multiply and add. So we've got 10 plus 54 and -5 minus 45. So our final answer here is going to be 64 and -50. That is our final answer.